clinch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready. 50, green. Set.
Throwing. Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a gain of 3.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Ready, go. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Here we go. Set. 22 needle. Red. Set.
A first down carry for Smith. He juked him. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, It's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Here we go. Set.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Jair Brown on the stop there.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Drill, black 40. Hut.
They'll run it again with Smith. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 3rd and 6.
10 seconds. Red, yellow. Let's go. Black, 95. Go. Set.
Love now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Love, they go play action now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 70 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. teams had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly,
there he goes left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Rashard Smith, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
and it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Shotgun now with Purdy. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First down, 49ers.
Now Purdy. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Ready, cut. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Get set. On 18.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Now Moody for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time and led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds Smith out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now finally got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
52 blue.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Just a 30-yard punt that time.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
2nd and a couple.
Ready.
On play action, Love to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Watch one. Come on.
Smith up the middle.
And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here we go. Hut.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
107 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the 1st half of this divisional round matchup.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Hey, green, blue, red, yellow. Set, go.
Now the first carry here for the running back. The 20, 5, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. 48 yards.
And the Packers have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is now 21-14.
49ers 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Purdy now to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action this time with Love. Now a run here, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Set. Punt. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. That's taken in by Golden. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Come on. Ready.
They'll run for it with Smith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Rashard Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. In motion goes the tight end.
Purdy looking to throw. And this one too low.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
That is caught. And they get this well field across the 45.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy. There's a short one taken in by Otten.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
It's now second and 6.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? They'll look to throw again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10.
At their own 43.
Let's go. 33, yellow. 22 needle. Ready?
They begin with a run by Smith. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Rashard Smith saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead now up to 14.
49ers 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Back to throw. Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Purdy.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Purdy.
They'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
18! What's up?
Shotgun now with Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
On the set.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
52 blue. Hut.
Throwing. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Now Purdy.
Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
He's to the 15.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Ricky Pearsall.
88 yards.
And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it.
Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
49ers 29. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
4 yards on the
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Ready, break. Set, ready. 10 black. Switch, yellow. Set.
Again, it's Smith. And he'll scratch out only about a yard after the 32.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Set. Hunt. Ready.
Glove. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Ariza on to punt here as he gets this one away.
It'll be a 45-yard punt and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. And the 49ers.
Here's Purdy. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. He's got the 1st down. Boy, he was dynamite in the wild card game last week. He hasn't disappointed in this game either.
1st down, 49ers.
He's got Ayuk once again. But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
To throw is Purdy.
as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Purdy to throw. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Matthew Golden, 50 yards. And the Packers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here's Purdy to throw. That's complete to Pearsall.
Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Niners are back within a score.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Go! Yellow, black 40. Hut, hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's the crossing route and hits Watson. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference